I've started taking a concoction of vitamins because, you know, for my immunity, because, you know, time zones, no sleep and stuff like that, it can start, you can, you know, start to feel a bit rough. Anyway, you're right. I'm here at, the air conditioning's a bit cold. Look where I am. This is the Rosen Plaza on International Drive in Orlando. And it looks, well, it is a beautiful day. So, hope you're all right. This is going to be a raw, behind the scenes video. I'm down to about one a month now on this channel. If you don't know my main channel, it's By the Curb. I put 2 videos a week up, travel, van life, bit of everything on that. This is Behind the Curb, where I just waffle on. I talk about YouTube, I talk about cameras, I talk about the business of YouTube and just have general rants and stuff like that. I just put whatever on this channel. So that's what I'm going to do in this video, because yesterday I was right over at Sanibel Island. I thought that would make an interesting vlog. A few people told me to go, so it was quite a long way. I drove that way, all that way, and when I got there was just nothing suitable. It just, everything seemed to go wrong, and I was really tired. This is not me moaning, by the way, because everyone says I moan all the time. That's just my personality. I was overtired, and you know, just, you know when you have them days and when just nothing seems to go right. So that happened yesterday, so I thought there's nothing here to put on a proper vlog, so I'll put all like just bits of that content on. In fact, I'll put that on now, just the little bits to show you what happened, because there might be a few interesting bits. It was a beautiful place. Put a bit of that on, and then I'll come back and I just want to talk about stuff. I want to talk about this trip. I want to talk about, you know, if you want to be a travel YouTuber, or just a YouTuber in general, especially a full-time one. But there's a few caveats to that. You know, I'm doing well, I'm doing okay. I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers that's pleading poverty all the time, because I see a lot of that, making out they've got no money. The income from YouTube can be quite good, and I'm sort of testament to that. I'm doing all right. So I do it full time now. But it is a little bit easier for me because I don't have any outgoings. A lot of people forget that I live in a van and I've got practically zero bills other than maintenance for my daughter and food and fuel. That's it. So all the money I make on my main channel, sponsorships and everything, goes into making videos, because I'm aiming to build a huge channel and then one day retire, hopefully. The dream would be 1 million subscribers. Who knows if I'll ever get there, but yeah, I'll just share all the trials and tribulations on this channel and just basically waffle on. So I'll put that content on now, and I'm about to check out of this lovely room. I don't know if any of this is going to be on the main channel, but yeah, really nice room, Rosen Plaza. I've got my car here. I need to go and find somewhere to eat, get some breakfast. And then, editing again. You've got to get videos out. You've got to try the best to stick to a sort of regular upload schedule. Obviously I don't on this channel, but on my main channel I try to get 2 a week out. That means when you're on a trip, you're editing. So I was editing late last night and I've still got quite a bit to do. So I'm flying home tonight at 9 o'clock. I've got to have the car back at 5. So for those hours before that, I need to do some shopping. I've got to get my daughter a present. I want to get Helen a present. I ain't got to, I want to. And then I'll just find some cafe type place where I can sit and do editing in corner. The joy, when I should be out in the sun. All right, so that's what this vlog's about. I'll take you with me and we'll talk, and I'll have a waffle on. I'll have a bit of a moan, and I'll just talk about life as a full-time YouTuber. So let me turn Steely Dan off. So, hello. I've just been into 7-Eleven. I filled the tank with fuel for either $35 or $38 full tank, and it was really on empty. So I got that, a croissant with sausage and a cage-free egg. I got a root beer, because I gotta love a root beer. But I'm not an animal, so I've got a banana. And I'm off to Sanibel Island. I was starving and I couldn't see any cafes out anywhere, so It's a bit cooler today and it's looking rather stormy. So I hope we're going to be all right.
I turned one fence. Yeah, I turned this way. I'm sorry. Did you see that?
Is this the end? Or can we keep going? We can keep going. There's the Gulf of Mexico. I'm just going to keep driving. I'm going to keep on driving. Bit of beach there. See, I'm going to have to come back this way anyway, so I can investigate a bit more when I come back. But we'll just see how far we can get. Pelican Point. Oh, there's pelicans there, look. Look at the pelican fly, money. Yeah, I mean, it's nice, isn't it, here? But you'd think they must have hurricane issues here. And it's practically sea level. You know, they must have flooding problems. This is as far as we can go, but can I park somewhere? Wonder if there's a little car park here. Or I'll have to turn all round and go all the way back. There's got to be somewhere to park, hasn't there? Oh, there is here, look. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, you've got to pay. No, it's just like being in England. And it's going to be one of them where you've got to pay on your phone and they ain't got a signal. Right, that's the beach there. It don't look brilliant, really. It's a bit gravelly, if you ask me. And I've just downloaded the app and put the code in, and it's $25. You can park for 2 hours and that's in, it's $25. So I'm not doing that. I'll try and find the lighthouse. I'm not being tight, but it's a lot in it, that, for just that bit of beach. Further down there was a cafe, so I want to go and park at that cafe and just go and have a drink or something there. And then there's this lighthouse, but I think that's right at the other end of the island. Can you tell me what the benefit to having your car jacked up like that is, other than looking like a plonker? Does it serve any purpose? Right, we're going to drive all the way back. Oh dear. It's not that it's a massive place, it's just that you're driving so slow. Look at those motorhomes there. Right, so that beach is over there, so I've come to the other side because there's a bar here. It's going to be so expensive. But I'm just going to have a Coke or something and sit out here. I mean, it's like millionaire's playground there, so what do you reckon? Well, there's a menu. We'll go and look at menu. If it's too much, I'm not doing it. It's not that expensive, it's quite reasonable, to be fair. I've just ordered an omelette and it's come with some jelly, some toast, some grits. Very nice. There's some huge pelicans just flew past there and I was trying to catch them. I don't know if I got them on camera. Anyway, I had a nice omelette there. I'm at a bit of a, I was going to say a loose end. I'm not at a loose end, but I've come here to Sanibel Island. It's not like I thought it was going to be. And then I've read about the lighthouse, but then I was just chatting to a lady there, the waitress, and I was saying I fancied going there, and she said it's just going to be really, really busy because it's Saturday, you see, so I'll not get parked or anything like that. And then I fly back tomorrow, so I was thinking, what can I do? I want more content. I know a lot of you just think I'm on holiday all the time, but it is like there's a thing, you think, I need to get some content. Now, I fly back tomorrow from Orlando, and I've had an idea. I need to find some accommodation for tonight, so I thought, why don't I drive to International Drive? So I'm going to do that and find some cheap-ish accommodation. I'll go for mid-range this time because that Super 8 were a little bit, it were okay, but I'd have liked it a bit nicer. So I'm going to find something a little bit upmarket from that on International Drive, and I'll just have a mooch around. So yeah, it's like a 4-hour drive though, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'll see you when I get there. I might stop on the way. I don't know. I'm just completely winging it.
Oh, are you on Sanibel? Is
Yeah.
it lovely?
I'm going home. It's rubbish. It's not. I mean, the houses I'm looking at now, Becky, they're all multi-million-pound mansions.
Yeah.
It's like Miami Vice type thing on the beach, but it's just like a long strip. So you can't really do anything. You just drive down the road and drive back again. Do you know what I mean? I stopped at a cafe and had like an omelette when it was beautiful looking out at the sea, but you have to drive to every single thing. There's not a place you can walk around.
Yeah, that's it. So it is. It's a lot of that, isn't there?
Yeah. Have you been here then?
Oh, I haven't been to Sanibel. I've heard that it's really beautiful. Nikki always used to go to Sanibel.
Yeah. It is beautiful, but like I said, for my vlogging purposes, it's not really suitable for vlogging.
Yeah.
But hey,
how many vlogs will you have got out of it?
I'll put about 4. Right. I've found somewhere to park at this other side, at this other beach, which is supposed to be nice. It's got a lighthouse, but I need to do this shenanigans first. I can't pay. It won't let me pay. Absolute farce, this. No machines or anything. Pay on your mobile. I've been here 15 minutes. Go to sanibelparking.com, make a payment. So I tried that, and it wants to send me a code. So you put your mobile number in, and I know about all the international codes. I know all that, so I've done that. I've tried a few times. Nothing happens. So I can't pay. I can't believe how difficult it is to pay $5 for a parking ticket. And if you don't pay, it's $150 fine. So there you go. That's your joke beach, that. Pissed me off, that has. It'll be something to do with me number being international, but you need the number to go on the website. There's no other way of paying it. Right. It's been a bit of a waste of time coming to Sanibel. It's an absolutely beautiful place. Gorgeous. But I'm not having any joy. So I want to head to International Drive. I want to head to International Drive. Hopefully I'll have better luck there. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's such a lovely area. And I'm not allowed to park. I'm not risking $150 plus. If I was in my own car, I'd risk it and then I could argue the point, get some evidence that I couldn't pay, but because it's through a rental company, they'll just pay it and then they'll charge me. Oh, Jamesy. Right, let's get to International Drive. Yeah, sometimes you just have one of them days where nothing seems to work. Everything's against you. Listen at me, first world problems. I couldn't get parked. I think there's far worse things that could happen. But it's just a bit frustrating because I had this idea of what I was going to do, but I should have maybe researched a bit more. But then that's my way. I don't research anything. People always say, you need to plan it. You need to plan more, but I never do. If I plan stuff, they'd be boring videos. I always find interesting places by not planning stuff. So, we're driving to International Drive. It's 3 hours, 11 minutes, 172 miles. I've got my root beer. I've got the radio. I'm going to get there well 3:30. So first thing I'll do, I'll find some accommodation, and then we'll just go out for night or for evening, go and have some tea and have a look around International Drive. There's quite a lot to do there. I'm knackered. Right, it's 4 o'clock and I've just made it to International Drive, and I've just, on my phone through booking.com, I've checked in to the Rosen Plaza. Somebody's recommended it to me on Facebook, and I know it's right in the centre where all the bars and restaurants are. It's cost me, because I book a lot through booking.com, I have their Genius level 3, so it's cost me 89 quid for night, and it looks quite a nice hotel. Oh, I'm so tired. Can you tell with my eyes? It was just the traffic were horrendous and everything, that drive. So it feels like it's been a bit of a wasted day, but I still want to get some content, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'll go up to the room, I'll show you the room, and then I'm probably going to chill there for a few hours, might even have a little nap, and we'll just head out across the road and go for some tea. We'll look at some of the bars and stuff like that. Have a look around International Drive. If you've not been to it, I mean, a lot of you will know where it is. It's just like, it's about 20 mile long, this road, and it's just full of all the attractions and everything, and there's bars, restaurants, gift shops. It's insane. There's absolutely everything, but I'm just going to have a look at a little part of it across the road. But anyway, I'm waffling on. Let's go and check into this this hotel. It does look a huge place. There's a convention centre, and then there's another Rosen bit which is called the Rosen Inn, but that looks even cheaper. It's got a pool, it's got about 4 restaurants. Did you see that on front of it? Only on International Drive. I could have done the valley parking, couldn't I? But there's no point. Wow, big place. Where do we go? Do I go over here? There looks to be a bar and a restaurant. There's a nightclub. So I'll not be partaking in any of that.
Floor 8.
Here we are. And here we have room 819. How do I turn the lights on? It's actually quite nice, isn't it? For the money. It's a bit dark, I can't see where light switch is. Can see a bit of International Drive. There's Ripley's, believe it or not, there, the upside down house. I'm just going to go across that area, there's bars and stuff. Where's the light switch? I would like to say I feel refreshed, but I've got to be honest with you, I don't. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm missing Helly Bobs. I'm missing my daughter. I'm on a bit of a downer. But got to be honest, haven't you? I need to get some tea. So we're going to go across. We'll just have a mooch around, but don't expect any disco dancing. So you've got the Hyatt Regency there, and this is the Rosen Plaza where I'm staying. I'll probably just go in the first diner I see that looks half decent. We're just waiting for the lights, or the crossing. Go on, mate, bloody hell. I'm gonna leg it. I don't care. I'm not waiting all day for that. Oh, I bet it's all gonna be right posh around here. Look at that. Got lions and everything. That's gonna add $20 to the price, that, I'm telling you. Seafood place, let's have a look. Let's look at some prices in here. Get me glasses on. Oh yeah, it's quite pricey. Sea bass $45, cod $30, scallops $55, steaks like $47, $57, $64 and $70. Not going in there. Oh, those ladies are all dressed up very nice. Oh, it's the pub. The pub. It's not got prices on that. Not even going to risk it. The pub. Cuba Libre. Let's check this place out. Cuban. Mind you, this is what I had the other day in DeLand, and it weren't my favourite thing, if I'm honest. That's not cheap. We're going to go down here. Yeah, not my cup of tea. It was too dark. I want to be able to see what food I'm eating, especially when you're paying them prices. Hopefully there'll be somewhere a bit cheaper down here. And we're down to the cheap end. The problem is, it's that long this road, it might be a bloody mile. Look at parking here. How do you get your car out? Oh, so it's valet parking. So if you come from here, it's $19 for some valet parking. If I see a Burger King, I'm going in. Oh, there's a Pizza Hut across there. That's my backup. What about this place? Oh. I mean, it's bad enough. Pubs with football on back in England. I mean, imagine American football, that's like 10 times worse. So that's the Ripley's, believe it or not. I don't know if there's much further down, but I'll have a little walk. If not, I'll just go Pizza Hut. Got another one here with American football on. That might be more reasonably priced. I might go in there. That looks like it'll be cheaper food. I think I'll go in there and I'll just bear with the football. It'll be burgers and stuff. That looks cheaper to me. Oh, they do the helicopter flights from on the back there. You might see it take off. Oh yeah, it's just taking off, can you see? Yeah, you can keep going and there's lots of stuff down there. I'm just going to go in here, you know, Miller's Ale House, and I'm just going, oh, is that a big queue? We'll see if I can get in. Table for one, table for Billy. So she says, just go up and get a seat at the bar. I don't fancy that. Or do I? Do I fancy it? Let's see what food they've got. Is this free? Is this free? Thank you. So, I've got a mate at site. Oh, my food's here. I've ordered some nachos. Thank you very much. Look at that. So, this is college football, and there's like, they're getting crowds of about 100,000 people. Oh, it's mental. And I've met a mate, Michael, he's just gone to the toilet. He's from Sierra Leone, absolutely spot on bloke. So anyway, I'm going to eat this and I'll talk to you in a bit. So that bar I've been in, Miller's Ale House, and to say I didn't want to go in there, oh, I've missed my chance. Oh no, I can go. But I was sat at the bar and I didn't want to do that either. I didn't want to sit at the bar. I thought, oh God, because I was quite tired. And you know when you're like, sometimes you just don't feel like you want to be talking to people. And when you sit at the bar in America, you just always end up talking to people. But I did. I got chatting to a guy called Michael, and he was from Sierra Leone. And he got an English passport actually. Absolutely top guy. We talked about, he was trying to teach me a bit about American football because they've got all American football, college football, which is insane over here. We watched Florida versus Texas and Florida lost, unfortunately. But yeah, I've enjoyed it and I've had some nachos. But now I'm heading back to my hotel. I might have one beer in bar in the hotel. We'll see what it's like. I mean, I was chatting to that bloke in there, Michael, and he was shocked to find out that I'd got an 8-year-old daughter. And I thought, I don't know what way to take that. He says, never. He says, you've not got an 8-year-old daughter? And I'm like, yeah, what's like not to believe about that? You know what I mean? Because he was 65. I think he did look well. To be fair, he looked younger than me. That's probably why he thought that. He probably thought I were about the same age. Bloody hell. What time are we on? It's not that late, it can't be late. But I'm still in this stupid limbo world where I'm half England time, half American time. So it's 9 o'clock, so I'm sort of knackered inside. But then I'm not. I'll see what's happening in bar. Right, I'm back at my room. I like this hotel, it's nice. There's a supermarket in it. It's got a supermarket, it's got restaurants, there's even like a chicken shop. You can get chicken and chips and stuff. There's lots going on. You know, I'm gonna probably price it up. I'm talking about bringing my daughter next year to Disney World and all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna price this up for a week. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to bed now and I'll see you at morning. I don't know if it's going to be the end of this video. If it's the end of this video, thanks for watching and I'll see you at next one. If it's not, I'll see you at morning. All right.
Floor 1.
Hello there. I'm checking out. Do I need to pay that now?
That goes to the card on the card.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it comes out of the incidental.
So what you have to do, you use your key to get out of the car park. They charge you $22 a night parking. So that's on top of my room fee, which was 89 quid. And you just scan to get out with your card and then put it in a bucket apparently. So what I'm going to do now is find some sort of cafe and do a bit of work, have some breakfast. How do I get out here? Oh, here we are. Here we are. So you tap up. And then you put that in there. Happy days. Right, where we're gonna go? I'm gonna drive down International Drive.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident...
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan & Morgan. Morgan.
For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office.
The radio in America is just adverts all day.
Are you getting night vision? To get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank, you can cash out anytime, write your bank, pay...
So we've got Denny's up on the left. I wonder if I'd have had to turn left there. I don't know. Surely there's a second left I can do. Yeah, there is. We're going Denny's, everybody. We're going Denny's. There's lots of people stood outside Denny's. Is it not open yet? Oh. I need to go in that lane, don't I? It's all confusing me. It's a lovely day. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
No worries. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Thanks.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Hi, could I have a table for one? 15 minutes? Okay, I'll hang about then, yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. We've got an omelette and grits. A meaty omelette, nice and healthy that. That was mental in there. It was so busy. There were like long queues for tables. I didn't really film much because it was that busy. So I didn't want to sit there on my laptop either and do work, you know, when other people are waiting to eat. So I need to find somewhere else. It's a gorgeous day. I need some sort of, I don't know, maybe a hotel or something where, you know, with a bar or what have you. Just sat in car with aircon on. I've just been to Florida Mall. It's only, I don't know, 15 minutes from airport, so I thought I'd call in to do a little bit of gift shopping. Show you what I've got. I got Helly Bob's, some perfume, and I got my daughter some Japanese, I don't know what it is, some Japanese toy. She loves like Japanese stuff, so I got that. So I've got them to cart back with me. I've got to go and take the car back now, and I'll just hang around the airport for a little bit. I'll be early as usual because of my anxiety. I'm always early. I've just posted a video. If you watch my main channel, my Epcot drinking video, pub crawl video, just this minute gone live, and it's the most anxious time. I mean, if you're a YouTuber, you probably know what I'm talking about, but you're constantly refreshing it, making sure people are watching and that you're getting nice comments. There's nothing worse than when you upload something, you put a lot of work into it and you upload it and one of the first comments is something like, that was rubbish. Oh, boring. I get that a lot. A lot of people tell me I'm boring, but hey ho, it is what it is. In fact, while I'm on about comments, I'm gonna have a bit of a rant. I'm not a rant, but so we've come to America. I've come to America and I got quite a bit of trolling on that first video. Somebody even said they were going to unsubscribe because I came to a country with Donald Trump as the president. And I'm not a political channel. I don't have interest. If you're a Trump supporter, fine. If you're not a Trump supporter, fine. I don't care. I really genuinely don't care. But when you think how crazy it is that people are slagging me off because I've come to a country, I'm not coming out. Somebody's waiting to come in this spot and I'm not coming out. I've lost my track now. Because I'm sat in car, they thought I was pulling out. I'm not pulling out. You know, because I've had the audacity to come to a country where a guy's been democratically elected by about 80 million people, because that viewer doesn't like that president, it's going to unsubscribe, don't like me, slang me off, stuff like that. It's insane. Have a word with yourself. I've come to America. I'm not coming to a politics convention. I'm not coming to doing anything politics. I'm coming to look at, on this trip, I've come to look around Florida and meet real people. And you know what? We're coming again. We're going to Chicago and we're going to New York. Me and Helen, we're going next month. That's a sponsored video. That's a VIP, you know, well, they're going to be all sponsored videos. So, and then people will be saying, how do you afford all this? Well, because they're sponsored, that's how we can afford it. Because, I don't know, I shouldn't go on about trolls and stuff. No, not necessarily everybody's trolls. I mean, we're all entitled to different opinions. But I want to try and keep politics out of it. I've got to, because there's people that I know, I've got subscribers that are lovely people, and I've met quite a few of them, and they regularly comment. And there was one that commented on my video, perfectly nice comment, and then one of these trolls, he's trolling them, and I thought, enough's enough. You're gone, mate. You are gone. Right? I says, you can say what you want to me, but when you start trolling Helen and when you start trolling my other subscribers, you're gone. So I'm gonna have to start getting a bit, you know, a bit more trigger happy with the block button, because I'm having to block a load. Like I said, bit of banter, bit of criticism, anything like that, I'm all up for that. But nastiness, name calling, sexism, racism, homophobia, just the comments you get, and you think, what planet are you on? Seriously, what's made you watch a video and think, I'll go on and I will dish out the most vile abuse to that person or somebody in that video? Just have a word, bloody hell, have a word with yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's like everybody's at one another's throats at the moment. It's like a load of stuff you're watching on YouTube, it's just fighting and confrontation. It's just complete opposites. Let's all just move a little bit more to the middle and try and have compassion for people and try and understand people's opinions and just thinking things through, because we're all like it. I get like that sometimes. If I go on Twitter, I mean, I don't go on hardly these days because it just depresses me. But you go on and you see something that really upsets you. So you're like a bit pent up, aren't you? So if somebody triggers you, then you're like, ugh. Not that I do that. In fact, I never really comment on videos. But yeah, let's just all try and be a little bit nicer. You know, it's a serious thing, and it's, you know, people have taken, you know, it's like people look at creators as if they're not human. They are human beings. And a lot of creators, I know creators that have got really, really big. They're just still a normal person. They are just lucky. They've worked really hard, but they're not like these different species of people. They're just like you and me. They feel the same. When they read comments about their looks and their appearance, do you think that don't bother them? Of course it does. But these people that troll them and want to hurt them, it says more about them. Why would you want to hurt a stranger? Why would you look at somebody and think, I want to hurt their feelings? It says a lot about you, and you need to look within. Honestly, listen at me. God, it's like a lecture. I'm not lecturing. As I said, 99% of my subscribers are absolutely brilliant, but it's just the odd one. I mean, we had an issue recently with one nutter, complete fruitcake. The abuse he was giving Helen, but on her appearance, it upset her. And I would love to meet him. I really would love to meet him face to face. See if he dare say it to my face. Anyway, that's it for that. So yeah, anxiety, that can get you down. And, you know, on this channel, I talk about the business of YouTube as well. And I'm not going into specific monetary terms, but, you know, this trip to Florida, it's cost me, well, I'll tell you, it's cost me over £1,000 with my flights, with this car, with hotels, and I've been doing it fairly frugally. Over £1,000, I need to get 4 videos out of it, and it's a gamble. Do you know what I mean? I need at least 400,000 views, whether it takes a month, 2 months, or whatever, but that's what I need to sort of make a profit on it. You know, my last video that we did in York, when we paid a fortune to stay in that room, I've lost money on that video, but hey ho, it is what it is. You get more subscribers, so you're sort of buying subscribers in a way, aren't you? And we still had a great time, so it's like something we may have, I mean, we wouldn't have stayed in that hotel. We only stayed in that hotel for the YouTube. And it's going to be another big thing with, when we're coming for 2 weeks and we're traveling all over America. We've got some stuff planned, and yeah, that's sponsored. The company, I'm not going into details of that, but they pay a massive chunk of the expense of the flights and the hotels and stuff like that. But we'll still be investing quite a bit of money ourselves, or I will. So it's still like, ugh. So you've got all sorts of different anxieties, but, you know, and I appreciate there's all different levels of YouTube channel. People keep pulling up thinking I'm pulling out. I'm not coming out, mate. He's gone. So there's all different levels of YouTube channels. I fully get that people do it as a hobby, but for me, I'm running it as a business. and I want to get as big as possible. I want 1 million subscribers, and then hopefully 10 years or whatever, I would be able to retire and have a good business there. But the thing is, I can never retire from it because this business, this channel is me. You can't sell it, can you? You can't sell the channel and somebody else take up. You could, but you'd not. It wouldn't be the same, would it? So there you go. What else did I want to talk about? There was something else. The finance of YouTube. Yeah, you have to remember I live in a van. So, you know, because I get a lot of people saying, oh, you're loaded. I am not loaded. Trust me. And that's another thing as well. I mean, I do all right. I do okay. I'm not going to be one of these people saying, oh, I'm skint. I do all right. I earn a good wage from YouTube, but I don't have any bills. I don't have any rent. So if you think about this trip, it's cost me over £1,000. That would have been a month's rent and maybe a couple of bills. Do you know what I mean? So I don't have that. So I can spend it on trips to build my channel up, and I'm going to keep doing it. And people say, you're not doing van life anymore, or I'm not doing it as much. And I know I'm not, purposefully not doing it as much, because if you look at my stats on the main channel I'm talking about again, you look at van life videos, they get half the views that all my other videos get. Not only do they get half the views, they get a lot less income, and people that I don't get as many subscribers from them, they just, I mean, I love van life. I absolutely love it. But they still take quite a bit to do, the videos with editing. And I guess I'm doing that just to keep me original sort of hardcore subscribers happy, because people want to see that. I guess they don't cost as much to do. Well, they don't cost anything to do, really. So, although they're not making as much money, it's all relative, isn't it? Anyway, I'm waffling on a bit. I wanted to talk about the sort of the monetary side. I want to talk about the anxiety, the stress. I've got my mates that are kicking off all the time saying, well, you're never coming out. Why don't you come out? And I'm like, oh, because when you're a full-time YouTuber, people don't think it's a proper job. They couldn't just walk away from their job. I have to be filming and editing. I have to do 2 videos a week, plus what I do on this channel, although it's not as much. But I have to do 2 videos a week, and that really takes some doing. Eventually, I'll have to go down to 1 a week. But when I'm not doing that, I'm with my daughter, or I'm with Helen. And then my mates, unfortunately, like, you're coming out for a beer, or you're coming, you know, you never come out anymore. And I get it, I totally understand it, but it's just trying to fit everything in. I'll try this week. So yeah, you sort of, it's best job in the world, but you do, you know, I have never, ever worked. I am working. The only time I'm not working is when I'm asleep. In fact, when I'm asleep, I'm working because I'm dreaming of ideas. I'm always like texting my mum and dad and stuff. What do you think to this idea? And sometimes mum will say, James, give it a rest. Have a day off. Because my brain's always like trying to think of ideas. Because you look at YouTube and it's everybody copying each other. Oh, my battery's about to go flat. Yeah, my battery's about to go flat. So I'll catch up with you. I'll try and get another video out quickly when I get back, you know, for this channel. Just wanted to show you a bit behind the scenes, just talk to you, just have a rant. It's a good way for me to sound off to you lot that'll put up with me on here. All right, I do appreciate you watching. I love you. Apart from trolls, I don't love you. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another one. I'm going to try and up it again on this channel, even if I just do quick, little videos, just to keep momentum going. All right, have a lovely evening, week, whatever, and I'll see you soon. All right, see you there.